Good morning. We're off for the start of section F, and we have Pete with us this week too. So there be cougars here. Pretty big cougar. Yeah. Okay, so after about 5 kilometers of a nice muddy road walk, but at least it was nice and easy, we're in what's very reminiscent of the Nyack River Valley that Ian and I did last year at the end of the GDT when we had to go down to Glacier. A lot of deadfall and not much trail. So this is our campsite for tonight. It's just above the bog, thankfully. It's still very crazy mosquitoes, so we decided to have another fire and try and dry stuff out. It's about 8:30. We've all gone to bed because it keeps sun showering, and we did another fire, so I put another hot rock on because it's supposed to get down to 4 degrees tonight. Good morning. It's the start of day 2 of section F, and I am off to a very late start because it was freezing last night. I had 3 different hot water bottles, but it meant waiting this late. You saw the sun in the shot, that I could dry out stuff. So I'm doing my yard sale. Yep, mosquitoes are awake. Okay, just leaving the campsite. It's almost 10:30. So I think everyone else left at about 7 this morning. And this is my trail for today. Really hope it isn't as boggy. I think it will be. I think that it is very pretty. It's still boggy, but at least it's a sunny morning. Hopefully I'm getting solar on my panel, and my trail heads off in this direction here. I've been walking right from down there across this beautiful meadow, but essentially it's bog. That's up close, so it's all wet. But heading across here, probably been walking it for about an hour now, and this is, I think, Center Pass or Miette Pass, I think it's called. So just another pan, but I've just walked over the edge of this little saddle, and it's really opening up now. I think it's called Colonel Pass campground is about 2 kilometers ahead, where we've kind of tentatively agreed to meet and decide where we're going to camp tonight. Just following this beautiful little stream, just winding its way through this meadow. I should be pretty close now to the camp, so hopefully I'll see the gang soon. This is the horse camp that we were supposed to meet at, and looks like they've gone ahead. It's about 1 o'clock, so I'll just keep following the trail. So we made it to camp, and it's a pretty nice camp. It's a good setup tonight. We have about 18 kilometers tomorrow. Good morning. Sorry, I'm using this tree as shade. It's about I think 9:30, and I've just gotten up and I'm starting to clean up my campsite. So I think the guys all left at about 7, I think 6:45 maybe. It was really early. But I like to wait for the sun to be on the campsite so I can dry out all my gear. Today's going to be a lot of river crossings, so I'm going to try and dry everything out and then put it all into dry bags. Now it's about half an hour later, and I just heard this huge rock slide coming from up here. It's like thunder for about 30 seconds. Well, another late start. Thank you to Colonel Creek Campground. This is my trail for the day, and look, we've even got a GDT marker. I hope it's not too loud, but this is my first river crossing, and I didn't realize there was a bridge, which is fantastic. So plenty of options to cross on these logs, and I was expecting to have to ford sort of a 2-foot deep river mess, but this is much nicer. They even give you a little rope to hold on to. that I can't hold onto it because I'm holding onto my camera. Lovely long logs. I don't need water, so I'm just going to keep going. Lots more bog. Coming up to my second river crossing, and this one's beautiful. So I guess the trail's over there somewhere, but very pretty. Kind of feel like I'll go for a swim. Oh, another panning shot. This is the Moose River, and it looks like I cross way up to the right, but doesn't seem very deep. So I'm gonna eat my chips. They're really yummy, and just cross here because it's very calm today. I think this might be Moose Crossing number 6, as in Moose River. Quick bit of a pan around. Very, very pretty. Hello. I've been ducking in and out of the Moose River for the last 2 hours since I started now, and I have about 6 k's to go. It was 18 kilometers today, so I'm doing pretty well. I think I'm doing about 6 k's an hour, but strangely I just was walking along through a little swampy section and happened to find this. Pretty sure that's Pete's bear spray. So ironically now I'm carrying 2 bear sprays when I don't want to carry any. Hey little guy, I almost stood on you. You're very cute. I've just come out of this trail into another lovely meadow, and it looks like Slide campsite is right there. Well, this is the Slide campsite. Yeah, I'm just going to go down and have a look at the lake. Apparently it's very pretty, and I might wash my shoes. So much mud today. It's a little lake. I think it's going to be a very muddy edge, but super pretty little lake, waterfall running into it. And a quick pan around. Yeah, very nice. So that's the campsite's only about, well, It's basically just behind that lot of trees. Hello. Well, I slept pretty well even though it was very cold again. My little campsite just in these trees was very dark. I didn't even realize the sun had come up. This is the campsite and heading off this way now. So I actually packed up my stuff inside the tent and then didn't realize it was so bright outside. I was able to just pull it all back out and dry it immediately. Just traveling along for a couple of k's today, and I think that's my pass that I've got to get over. So way down in that tree line was where the lake was and where we camped. And walking through a bit of kind of moraine-y sort of rocky area now. So it's changed a bit, which is nice. And there's a tiny little snow patch up here. Also, I've still got about 500 meters of elevation to gain, I think. Just had a nice wash in this beautiful little stream. Very lovely. Nice to be clean again. Just been walking along this giant river delta for a while and heading off this way somewhere. Certainly looks a little more raging, so I'll pick a bit of a spot and get across. I was actually about waist deep, so that was the deepest one yet and the most raging, but got through it okay. And there's my trail markers up there. Well, that was it. That sign was my turn off. So off the GDT now, forever. After 2 years of 2 different trips to Canada, sweltering heat, bushfires, snow, lots of smoke, heaps of cold nights this year. It's the polar opposite to last year. But yeah, about I think a bit over 1,000 kilometers. GDT is over. Okay, so I was totally wrong about Mount Robson being back there. That is definitely Mount Robson. It's very dramatic. It is about 4 kilometers high, so I'm not surprised. I'll try and get some better footage of it up close, but not many clouds around, which is good. Yep, there's definitely Mount Robson. That's quite impressive. Well, it's a beautiful view of Mount Robson. It's really stunning. Just a couple of clouds around the top. See if I can zoom in a bit further. So yeah, it's pretty impressive. Just about to head into the tree line, so I thought I'd quickly video. The glacier goes right into the lake. It's very cool. Give you a bit of a look up the glacier.
Put my body back. I was in there for a while.
Yeah. That glacier is great, isn't it? Coming right down to the water.
Yeah. Used to be bigger, but I couldn't eat that if I tried. I'm done.
Hello.
Hello. Just getting ready in the hut this morning. That's the morning view of Mount Robson. Coming down the trail to Emperor Falls. So these things are very cute, but they're also kind of frustrating because there is a marker every kilometre of the 20 kilometres we have today. So you can't really ever get a chance to tune out. It's a beautiful wide trail now, and we're starting to get more and more people coming up. I'm really glad I'm going down this. It's really steep and it just goes down forever. So we're losing like 900 meters. You can see the switchbacks down there. Looks like this is 4 kilometers from the end, and the trail's just getting wider and wider. It's very nice. The trailhead to Berg Lakes. This is the finish of our trip.
We did it!
We did it!